So today we're going to dive into a little bit about this, but I kind of always have a saying, and that is this: leaders just do the basics better. In this business, guys, it's so easy to get sidetracked by all kinds of things that are out there, things that potentially, let me go ahead and shrink this down real quick. I'm going to move this picture of myself way off to the corner here because I don't know if it's blocking your screen or not. So let's go ahead and do that. But in this business, it's real easy to get sidetracked with, little things where you want to try to find new ways to bring people in your business, or all these different things. And so we sometimes forget about taking care of the people that we did bring onto our team, and we just assume that they know what they're going to do, and that's not true. So, and leaders just do the basics better. That just means that a leader will literally always just get better and better and better at the very basics of this business. There's no sense in going out there and creating this to be more challenging for yourself. So let's go ahead and dive in. First of all, the first step, or part one of getting started in this business, is very, very simple. It's about, well, how do I earn an income? That's why I joined the business in the first place. I want to make money with this opportunity. So first of all, the first goal you have is to become Power 3 bonused. What that means is anytime you have personally enrolled your first 3 members to your team, you now get a bonus every month for $50 a month. It's called the Power 3 bonus. The Power 3 bonus. It's a monthly bonus that comes in every month as long as you maintain those 3 individuals on your team. Now the next part to that, which is very exciting, if you look to the right here, you'll see there is our organization, our TBS, we call it, the team building structure. And it's made up of tiers, levels, if you will, of anywhere from 1 to 10 tiers. So when you achieve your Power 3, you now have unlocked all 10 tiers to the compensation plan, which is incredible, you guys, when it comes to this this business, because it just doesn't happen in any other company that I know of, that you enroll 3 people in your team and you now just tapped into the entire compensation plan. That's super cool. Now, in addition to that, and some countries might be a little bit different in the future with this, but right now, number 2 is our Power Up bonus. The way this works is if you do that Power 3 bonus, you get that in the first 7 days of your enrollment, you now will achieve what we call Power Up bonus. What that means is you get an additional $75 right up front, plus the $50 bonus. So now you're at $125 in your first 7 days. Plus you are also going to make, on number 3, $2 for every person in your network. So if you've got 3 people in your network, you're not only making the $125, but you're making another $2 per person that's in there, so another $6. So I mean, that's pretty cool if you think about it, that we add an additional $6 on top of that. So you're in such a great position in the very beginning that it's very critical that you understand how you get paid, because if you learn to duplicate what I'm showing you right now, you can really make a pretty good income with this company very quickly. And so I just want to encourage you to always build in 3s, sets of 3s, okay? So I'm going to move on to the next step here, because we're going to kind of continue on here, and then we'll come back on a couple things. Step 2 is sharing. So now that we understand how we're actually going to make money, let's now go and put the activity in that's necessary. So first of all, you need to identify your first 3 members of your team that you want, partners, business partners. Now, I like to refer to this as, if you're in the middle of the night, stranded somewhere, who is it that you're going to go or who is it you're going to call to come and help and pick you up? Would it be your spouse? Would it be a best friend, a neighbor? Who would it be? And if I went around this whole entire chat right now and said to everybody, who are your top 3 people that you brought in, the relationship to that, that's what you're going to find out, is that it's either a spouse, a best friend, a neighbor, somebody they've done business with in the past. Those are the people that we call if we're stranded. So that's the first thing, is you want to write down some people that you have interest in sharing this with. And now we're going to teach you how to share. So the first thing in share, number 2, there's many ways to sharing this opportunity. First of all, you can text it, a video and a little small text over to somebody. I recommend calling them if you can, or doing it through Facebook Messenger, where you can reconnect with somebody first. What you always want to make sure you understand is that you're human before you're the marketer, right? So always be human before you're a marketer, and make sure that you understand that there's different ways to sharing. You can, as you see on the screen here, share resources, or YouTube channel. We have videos, which I'm going to show you in just a second. You have rNetwork corporate, that's actually the YouTube channel, sorry. Marketing videos that are available also. We have rNetwork World, Our World, which is a testimonial page where you can share stories with people that people have shared and posted on Our World. And we call that ad tag message. That's ATM. That's what my shirt stands for right here. ATM your face off. That's what that stands for. But yeah, you can ATM them. You also can put together 3-way chats and text with leaders in your team as you introduce your prospects to the opportunity. So the very first action that you're going to take, and we're going to go to the next screen, is how to share this. Very simply, how to share this. So if you look on the screen, you'll see this is a text to my friend, right? Hello, Kenny, because I had already had a conversation with them. And I said, hey, we're the next generation of participation marketplace. And just like Amazon Prime, Costco memberships, our members subscribe to get exclusive discounts on products and services through our marketplace. But in addition to that, to saving money, our members, we share revenue with our members. And so we actually have this script available to you. If you look back over here on the screen, you'll see the example script. This is available to you to kind of tweak it however it makes it sound like more like you. But in addition to saving money, as you can see on the screen here, you get to share in the revenue generated from our marketplace. That's pretty cool, sharing that, right? In addition, the first time ever that we're going to be introducing a FDI insured bank and marketplace coming together, where anytime somebody uses their debit card, you get paid. So really cool to kind of share some of those little hook information with your individual people that you're sharing it with. And you can see that we have the teaser video YouTube address on here available to you to copy, and you can send it right off to your prospects. So pretty cool. All of this, by the way, is in our Facebook group and on our .live site, which I'll get to in a second. So let's talk about how to use it most effectively. So first of all, share it one-on-one with people that you know. Don't just blast it out there to a bunch of people, right, that you don't know. Create that curiosity so that they actually always want to know more information. So keep it simple. Don't give them too much information. And make sure you always follow up. The magic is in the follow-up. Anytime you send something to somebody, you need to follow up with them. But don't ever follow up and say, well, what do you think? I mean, does it sound like something you want to be a part of? Not like that. Just follow up and say, hey, I'd love to share something else with you, that tonight one of our top leaders in the company are presenting the opportunity. Love to give you an opportunity to kind of take a peek at that and get you a private seat available to that. I can share a link with you so that I can get you on this Zoom call, you know, something like that. Or I'd love to introduce you to some of my business partners, and have them share the reasons why they got involved with what we're doing, and put a 3-way chat together. There's different ways you can do that follow-up. And you can also, if they have a lot of great questions, then you can say right then, say, does this sound like something you want to be a part of? Yeah, great. If they tell you no, say, great. Would you like some more information? Would you like to tune into the Zoom? Those are the types of things that you want to do in your follow-up. But first of all, you identify the people, your business partners, you share the video, right? Make it a personal invitation to take a look at it. Make sure that they've set aside some time for it. Invite them to learn more after. This is a conversation starter, by the way. This video that we put together, welcome to our network, the participation marketplace video, that is your, some people refer to as a hook video or opportunity video or whatever, but it's really more of a video to just kind of pique interest. And now, do you want more information? Yes, I do. Great. Now you put them on a three-way chat and so forth with leaders, Zoom, whatever you want to do there. Okay, but be genuine. Some people, try to be something that they're not. Just be genuine. Be authentic when you're talking to people, right? There's no need to oversell this opportunity. I love that, because this opportunity is great, but we don't need to oversell it. We don't need to over pitch it to somebody, right? And then last of all is be excited about it. I mean, some of the best people in the world that are salespeople, when they first start their job, it's their first day, they're nervous, but they're excited. And with that passion, they can create a lot of sales, a lot of excitement. And remember, you're not selling anything. You're just simply sharing with those people that you care most about. So, and the most important part is if your communication is clear, then people will want to follow you. That's just how it works. So then you share the opportunity. Here's a picture of the video on rNetwork corporate YouTube channel. It's called the rNetwork Participation Marketplace. That's the YouTube channel right there. You see on the screen, youtube.com/rNetwork corporate. And you just learn to share the short video that's under 5 minutes, which is pretty phenomenal. Okay, let's move on to learn, and then I'm going to open up the lines here so we can actually have some communication. Is the last part is learning, learning to get plugged in. Stay plugged into the system. Teach your new people to do this. Make sure that you teach them that they want to be plugged into our world, the Facebook community for prospects, so they can invite prospects to that. Our Network Rise Up community page. That's our company communication and training page. Make sure they're plugged in there. The rNetwork.live training site. That's for you to so that they can have access to all the calls that we do, along with anything else that we do there. But success follows confidence, you guys. Become familiar with all of the support system and the resources available to you throughout this whole thing. Number 2 is to learn to save. Become a product of the product, for Pete's sake. If you're in an area somewhere where you've got the global mall, go buy something so you can say, hey, I bought something through the mall and I'm getting paid on that product because I bought it. But also 10 other people are getting paid on that. So that's pretty exciting, you guys. Or if you're in an area where perks or travel and you're able to share your story about how you saved money, or you switched your cell phone, or you bought a car, you refinanced a house, whatever it is. But you have to become a product of the product. Otherwise, how can you expect your team to do the same, right? So you must become a product of the product to do that. And the best way to do that is log in your back office, look at all of what's available to you in your area, and take advantage of some of those opportunities. And last of all is duplicate. This is the most simple, easy onboarding process. And guys, I built to a 6-figure income in my previous venture very easily doing the same process, plugging people into a system that they feel comfortable doing, which is sending a short text or a message, or get on the phone with somebody and read it to the point that they're personable. But sharing a video with somebody to get them to respond. And if you teach your system like this to your team, the duplication process will take place. And I promise you that in a year from now, you'll look back and go, man, I'm so glad I did that, because they're not relying on me to do all the work for them. You teach this simple system for them to learn how to onboard themselves, how to onboard their own team, and how to share the same message, congruent message that is working, guys. I've got test subjects, if you will, people out there that I'm testing this on, and it's working for them. If you just continue to duplicate it, and teach it to the people you bring in your team, then it becomes very simple and you build a massive organization. But if you try to veer off and try to be creative and do all these other things, Don't get me wrong, you should always be open to new ideas and new things, but keep to the basics. The basics work. Like I said in the very beginning, leaders just do the basics better. That's it. The top leaders, top earners in this company, in this country, in this world, when it comes to network marketing, just do the basics better. That's it. They're not any better than you and I, other than the fact that they've gotten better at mastering the basics. So think about that. So share how your leaders, so teach your team this. Share how your leaders have had success. Share third-party stories. Share the simple system to identify, share, and take action with the team. Remind them to stay plugged into the company calls, Zoom events, etc. Work with them to create a prospect list. Teach them how to do that if they don't know how to. It's very, very easy, and there is a resource guide to help them with that. And there's some really great things on this resource. So first of all, you've got your websites, your Facebook groups, your replicated site, your recognition guide. And by the way, all these PDFs that are available, this is all on a PDF. These are all links, so you can just click on them. Customer support, how to file a ticket. Let's teach people how to do that, so we're not taking up our days trying to figure out how to fix a problem when one of our members has issues, right? When they have an issue going on. We want to help our members learn how to file a ticket so they don't get frustrated and so they can get their answers taken care of. Teach them how to go to Rise Up and plug into the units here on the left, how to click on the units and go in there and actually show them how they can go through all these training units. And it's great because if they're on Facebook, it tracks their progress, and our new website will do the same thing, but it's really cool that it's already done for us right now on Facebook.